Hello everyone, I'm your host Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Fallout 4. Not just any Fallout 4, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. This is episode 200 of Fallout 4. Ow, hey. Okay. Did it say there was a yep, there is legendary. Let's make him a little shorter. Oh my god, there's a lot of ghouls in here. Erickson wasn't kidding. Okay, where's the... I don't need that. My combat shotgun's already better. So yeah, this is episode 200, I think. And potentially the last for a little while until they start putting out more DLC. Can I not use this? So in this hotel somewhere... Well, I don't want to say too much, but you may have remembered that when I saw this last time, I noticed there was a vault door in the front of it. Let's see. Yep, right here. That's not a coincidence. I was wrong. It's not defunct. How do I climb higher? So, do I go that way? No, it wouldn't be through any locked doors, I don't think. Hold up. Hold up. I wanted to... I'm working on this now. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going back down. So you gotta go up to go down. Up to go down. You're already dead. Are these guys all dead? Oh, there's turrets. Are you friendly? You're friendly. I bet this elevator is a shortcut to the lobby.
Going down.
And this elevator is where I need to go. Yep. This is it. This is what I was looking for. Oh my god, actual elevator music. Who would have thunk? Oh, Longfellow. Thank you for joining me. Elevator's over. Anything in here? A lot of laundry machines. Oh, some of them actually have stuff in them. Anything else in here? Some garbage, some lockers. Actually, this stuff looks like it's in pretty good condition, so I must be where I was trying to find. Oh. Yep, there we go. This is a vault. Vault 118. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. Kerchunk. Gotta push the button.
Greetings!
Oh!
Welcome to Vault 118. Your home
Maxwell.
Home, underground.
You're my favorite character from Don't Starve.
Are you the detective we sent for?
Am I?
Maybe. Tell me what's going on.
There's
Where are
been
you
a
looking?
Suspicious death. We sent someone for help, but no one has come to help us yet. Are you the detective we sent for?
Sure.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
Oh, this quest is so cool. Whoa. That's a new one. Never seen that glitch before. What is going on? All the smoke effects are purpley.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents, and they're very worried.
Okay.
Let's talk about my compensation first.
Very well. Consider this a retainer.
Ooh.
They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, detective.
Okay. So yeah, this quest is apparently a murder mystery, which is awesome.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see the glory of the scene? The artistry.
What the
Robo
hell
brains?
is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
Well, now,
I'm just saying
how
that
do you
at
like
least
to
he
eat
had
your
the
kibble in
decency to
here?
make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if
a
I
murder
may.
case.
That's
If
what
I
this is
could
to
just
you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. But the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth.
These are tiny
Please
robo
return to your
brains.
rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
There's even Protectron robots.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues. If you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is
brain
our
dead.
priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Protect and serve.
Okay. Do I have this quest active? I do. Okay, first of all, what happened to you?
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Is this blood?
Oh, more blood. Oh, this is my favorite type of thing, is like... Because this was in Assassin's Creed.
There we go.
Oh. It's a unique baseball bat.
A baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here? Red paint?
Hello again, detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat.
What a
from
way
Mr.
she said
McKinney's
that.
Movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
About the victim?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
No, so he's the dead dude. Alright.
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
She's talking really funny. Ooh, fancy lines. Fightin' Furies. Oh, this was on the movie. Oh, Keith McKinney. Isn't that this dude?
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Ugh, fine. I'm going to the beach.
You have a beach?
Hello.
your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
I love that she's like putting these little infections on her, the way she's talking. The murder?
Protect and serve.
Oh, I live for this type of stuff, for this type of thing. Oh. Ooh, very Art Deco.
How absolutely inspiring.
Oh, just right through those paint cans, huh?
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Ooh. Art is life.
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me.
Okay.
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
Kind of looks like a face.
It looks kind of like a face. That spot is the eye, the red blotch is its hair, and it's sticking its tongue out.
Indeed, this was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda, number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself this way.
Okay.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
Trees in space is the literal interpretation, and it's the war. I think it's the war.
It's the war! Bombs from every direction. No up or down. The world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. It must ascend.
That's actually very philosophic. That's like stuff I learned in art history. I kind of like this guy. Except for the fact that he's giving me terrible flashbacks to art history classes.
And
Oh,
what
God.
about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just
It's a fucking cat.
politics.
It's...
This is bullshit. You're talking out your ass and wasting my time.
Got it in one. Truth be told, this
Oh.
is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This
Pseudonym.
series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh? My fellow connoisseur of the...
I found red paint at the crime scene. Know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last can, and now I can't find it.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement.
Ooh.
She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
This is very much like the stuff from
Maybe later.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate,
I hope my paintings are able to open your
where it's like,
mind
oh,
to new
now the clues point to
possibilities.
this character, but now they point to this character. Well, I got a whole lot of characters pointing to. Let's talk with the Gilda person, and then we'll talk to Juliana.
I'd rather die than be stuck in one of these rat holes.
Yeah, I agree, Longfellow. I wholeheartedly agree. No. Where is... So I got 2 people there, 2 people there. Oh, is this the beach? I wanted to see this. Hey, you're gonna have showers. This isn't a beach. This is a...
Not sure what the point of building this was. Got beaches all over the island.
Yeah. It's a puddle of water with the painting of a sailboat. These things aren't even maintained. Well, that one is. It's an artificial sun. It's not even. It's like a stadium light. What is this?
Well now, if it isn't the brave detective.
I like your hat.
I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far, far too long.
Now I'm uncomfortable. I can flirt. I have to. I have to see how this goes.
Oh, you're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before all this. Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
I can keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Why?
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings in your ear. Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
Don't whisper. Oh my god, I can keep going. Why?
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am. Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
Nope, that's our cutoff point. Not gonna fuck the robot.
I had some questions to ask.
Sure, darling. What did you need?
That was very uncomfortable.
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject. Simply put, darling, I'm the greatest actress in the world. When this international scuffle blows over, I shall return to the silver screen and lead the world to a new golden
gonna be a little difficult when you're like that, but not impossible.
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene of the murder. Any thoughts on how it got there?
I don't know, Detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra. Did you need something else?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Well, it is a bit strange how obsessed Santiago has been with the murder. I mean, he's always been a bit obsessive, though. He did a whole series of paintings of me, hundreds. Said I was his muse. It was flattering for a while, but the man is a bit much. Even for me. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, Detective.
I don't like
It
you
only
anymore.
lasted a
I didn't
few
like you
dozen
before, but now I
years.
really don't.
The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
Okay, never talking to her again. Oh, God. Ugh. Weren't there two people to talk to in here? Oh. Are you cleaning my radiation? What happened? Why can't I get healed from radiation anymore?
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy.
Look
Remember?
at this mess.
Of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor.
You're also
Robotics
William
is an
Knight.
actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun
Whatever.
here.
I'm going to the lab. Hello, good night. Did you need something?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I
Why
tried
does
to
the
let her handle
screen
all
keep
the
tearing
money
every time I
stuff.
talk to one of these guys?
Was there something else, Detective?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there some...
Tell me about
Tell
yourself.
me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already. I'm not sure what else to say, really. Oh, was there...
Tell me about your research.
Well, I was one of the leads on the team that created the first robo-brains,
Oh,
the precursors to our model. Most people don't find it all that interesting, and I'd rather not...
no, wait, I actually want to know.
Was there
Oh,
I'd like to hear more about your research.
Oh, wonderful. No one else here really wants to talk about it. Functionally, this model is more or less the same as the previous versions I worked on, but without the neural inhibitor and reconditioning. The voice modulator seems to have some minor issues interfacing with the neural matrix. touch can add some moodiness. But that's easily solved with regular tune-ups. What's else?
More.
I'd like to hear more about your research.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. I mean, it is still classified, but I wanted to help with the investigation. What's else?
Okay.
Robo-brains have a voice modulator? Tell me about that.
That's what allows us to recreate our original voices. They can mimic any normal human voice, actually. I've speculated for some time that the issues we had with our recruited subjects is due to the brain attempting to preserve a sense of self.
Oh, is that why they go crazy?
Our original voices helps reinforce the neural network, sort of like playing music for an Alzheimer patient. Was there something else, Detective?
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
That leaves one person to talk to, the one who had the argument with the person who's now dead. Where the hell did she go? Oh, there you are.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
You killed him.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
I think she did it. But, let's go check out the Overseer's office.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Nope. Is it up here? Master. Oh, I can pick this. No door will keep me out. This door might keep me out. There we go. No. No. This way. No. Bam.
Sweet.
Well, I'll be damned.
Damn right I did that with a bobby pin. You old coot. Oh. Well, the Overseer's dead. Good news. Eject tape. I'll take that. Oh, okay. Right, sparrow. Okay, there's a whole thing. You can pause and read that if you'd like. 10, 300. Oh. This is completely her. Oh, okay, so that's Briggs. Door won't open. Oh. So the poor people didn't get in. At least no. Oh. Oh, so that's why he's dead. Okay. Let's play that tape. What was it? Overseer's office tape? There we go. No. Where is it? Oh god, now it's lost in my inventory somewhere. Where is it? No. There it is. I just dropped it. Oh, there we go. I can play it.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Who's this?
Hello, Detective. How can I help?
No,
Never
you didn't do it.
Okay.
Oh, so now I have to accuse someone of murder.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Oh,
The door to the overseer's office is locked.
Oh, yes. Mr. Parker locked it a while back, after finding out that one of the other residents had been inside. Said it wasn't safe. If the key isn't on him, it's probably in Mr. Parker's room. Was there anything else?
well, I don't need
Never
the key
mind.
anymore. I got
I'll
in.
be here. Hello again,
Wait, what was the
Detective.
other option you had?
Was there anything else?
No, okay. So it looks like it's time to pick a... It wasn't him for sure, and it wasn't the other dude. Where's my radiation? Why doesn't that work anymore? Weird. I think you did it. But I'm gonna save
Hello,
just in case.
Detective. Did you have a question about...
There's evidence Ezra was
good
embezzling
camera
from his
angle.
investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Because the embezzlement.
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Ezra? You're alive.
Well, congratulations on catching up, Detective. Yes, I've been masquerading as Juliana for some time now.
Oh, the
What's
voice
it going
modulator.
to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Well, how is this going to go down?
I'm not gonna let you go.
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Justice.
Then let us end this.
Lettuce. Oh, you're attacking me. Where's he going? Ooh, right away. And a lot of money. An IV bag.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
He kind of died.
Turns out Robo-Brains can eat. And I served him up a heapin' helping of justice.
Well, bravo, I suppose. Here you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Ooh, I got a lot of money. Pre-war money out of all this. What now? Is the quest over? Oh, quest is over. Everything's so clean. Wait, what? Now it's ticking off. Okay, there was a part 2 to that. Either way, that's it for that quest. So I'm just gonna wrap things up in Far Harbor, and this DLC and game are done. So, mayhaps I'll do a bit of cutting, save some time.
So, it sounds like there's going to be peace on the island. It was you, wasn't it?
Of course it was
found
me.
a way to fix things.
It was the right thing to do.
I can't believe people like you actually exist. Part of the reason I didn't trust Dima was because he seemed too selfless. But you're just like him. Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me. To bring me home. I've been thinking a lot about that. I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home, pretended everything was alright, but I left them. Should I go back? They obviously still care about me. Or who they think I am. They need a daughter. They deserve to have one.
You are the
Everything
daughter,
in
you idiot.
Acadia has been settled. I found my answers. Maybe it's time I did something for someone else.
Kasumi, please listen to me. You're not a synth. You're the real Kasumi. You're their daughter.
That's the thing, isn't it? Now I'll never really know. That idea is always going to be there, somewhere in the back of my mind. But you're right. I'm real enough, aren't I? Maybe that's all anyone can be sure of.
Oh my god, you
I need to
idiot.
start packing, and I should start saying goodbye to everyone. Thank you for everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth?
Hey, you got a second? Word is you were asked to go check out some boat for Faraday. Storage drives or something, right? Okay, I need you to come with me for a minute. We're gonna go have a little chat
Oh.
with Jewel, and if I know her, she's hiding out.
I'm not actually gonna do that because that's a little side quest you could do that I didn't think I was actually gonna get, but I've been in Far Harbor long enough. I can always come back and do that later. Oh, she's here already.
Mom? Dad? I'm home.
Kasumi?
Ugh, I'm not doing that quest.
Oh my god. My baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
It's good to be home.
You saved my daughter. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy to do it, Kenji.
You don't often see kindness in the Commonwealth. I'll never forget this.
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a synth.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just so confused. I wanted to go somewhere. Anywhere.
It's okay, Kasumi. You're home now.
Listen to Kasumi next time, Kenji. Don't just try to keep her safe. Talk to her.
I know. I will. I was holding on so tightly, I almost lost her. There's one last thing you and I need
That's
to
a song
discuss.
reference.
Your reward for bringing my daughter home safely. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
Oh.
Thank you, Kenji.
You've earned it. You traveled far and back to get me answers. Thank you again. You saved my family. We won't forget that.
You're welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, let's see. What goodies do you have for me? Talk to Ellie. Oh, right. What's in here? Is it a legendary? Is it a unique? Is it garbage? Wow, that is a really shitty... What is this? Well, you can keep that. Oh, you know what? I bet it's randomly generated loot. You could probably save and right before digging that up and keep reloading and you'll get different stuff. What was that last thing I had to do? Was talk to Ellie, right? Looks like we're going to Diamond City. Let's get this done with at last. Ooh, boy, this has been a long... what is this, 30 episodes out of Far Harbor? It's more than I was expecting, to be honest. It's a big DLC. There's still probably plenty of stuff I can go in and do. Are you guys still glitched out? Last time I was here, yeah, the like helmets are all glitchy now.
Huh?
They don't wear them anymore.
Don't drink that ingredient.
The detective agency. Talk to Ellie.
McDonough being a synth isn't gonna make my life in Diamond City any easier. At least most people think I'm just a robot.
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
Do I be sarcastic? Yeah.
I have been declared Queen of Far Harbor. You may bow.
Oh boy. It's like that, is it? Why do I always get stuck with a smart
Just did an accent.
Alright. I'll just mark the case as being closed with a note about this Far Harbor place. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're giving our friend
Oh, it's
here
weird to
all
see him
the credit.
talking from behind.
Just keeping you on your toes, Nick.
Yay. All done. That was awesome. Alright, so... I guess that's it. I'll travel to Sanctuary, drop off... Do I leave him? Well, I guess I can always move him back to... I could always move him back to, what's it called? His island in Far Harbor, but I'll keep him in Sanctuary so he's nearby. Old Longfellow, that is. Basically... Oh boy, this is almost an hour. I have to cut this in half between editing. Oh well, that shouldn't be too bad. But, yeah, that's it for Fallout 4. Here's hoping there's going to be more DLC, because I love this game.
Oh, what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary.
Yeah, here in Sanctuary.
Prepared for the future.
Yeah.
Hey.
Go on.
Hi.
Got something you need done?
It's time for you to head home.
Good luck then, Captain.
You are going to stay in Sanctuary Hills. Cool. So yeah, that's it for Far Harbor. So thanks for joining me. I'll back all the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.